Ever had a boss who makes a piranha look like a goldfish? You're not alone. The world is filled to the brim with tales of bosses who could give the Wicked Witch of the West a run for her money. From the ones who hover over your shoulder like a helicopter on a rescue mission, to those who expect you to move mountains with just a stapler and a coffee machine, the struggle is real, my friends. But let us not tar all bosses with the same brush. Some are like a riddle wrapped in an enigma, shrouded in mystery. They're more elusive than a chameleon in a bag of Skittles. They pop in and out of the office like a jack-in-the-box, leaving you guessing about their expectations and plans. Then there are the bosses who have turned micromanagement into a fine art. They scrutinize your every move with the intensity of a hawk, making you feel like a contestant on a reality show. Every email you send, every report you file, they're there, breathing down your neck, leaving you longing for the sweet freedom of a desert island. And let's not forget the ones who are harder to please than a cat forced to take a bath. No matter how hard you work, no matter how many hours you put in, they're never satisfied. It's like trying to fill a sieve with water. The bar keeps moving, the goalposts keep shifting, and you're left running in circles wondering what you can do to win their approval. The struggle is real, my friends, but the good news is, you're not alone in this battle. There are millions out there who are grappling with the same issues, trying to navigate the tricky waters of boss-employee relationships. So, if you're struggling with a boss who's more Devil Wears Prada than inspiring leader, stick around. We're about to dive into the heart of the problem, and more importantly, explore some solutions that might just turn your workplace into a less stressful, more harmonious environment. So grab a cup of coffee, sit back, and let's unravel this together. Let's dive into the deep end and understand the root of this problem. You see, the boss-employee relationship isn't just about getting tasks done. It's a complex dance, a psychological tango that can sometimes lead to tension. Think of it this way. Your boss is not just the person who signs off on your vacation days or gives you tasks. They're a human being, with their own motivations, fears, and expectations. And sometimes, those motivations and expectations may not align with yours, leading to friction. Now, let's add another layer to this. Imagine a scenario where you're working under a boss who's hard to please, or perhaps even intimidating. This could happen for a variety of reasons. Maybe they have an aggressive management style, or perhaps they're under immense pressure themselves. This can create an environment that's not just challenging but also stressful and draining. But the implications of this tension don't just end there. It seeps into the very core of your work life, affecting your productivity and job satisfaction. Feeling valued and respected at work is crucial for happiness and engagement. Without this, your work can become a daily grind, devoid of joy and fulfillment. And when your work becomes a chore, your productivity takes a hit. You're no longer excited about what you're doing, and your motivation starts to dwindle. This can lead to missed deadlines, less than stellar performance, and a general sense of discontentment. But here's the catch. Your boss might not even be aware of the impact their behavior is having on you. They're caught up in their world, and you're caught up in yours. The tension continues to build, and the cycle persists. Remember, it's not just about surviving the workplace, it's about thriving in it. So how do you break this cycle? How do you navigate the choppy waters of a difficult boss-employee relationship? Stay tuned as we unravel the solutions in the next segment. Now, let's pull back the curtain on some strategies to navigate these choppy waters. Firstly, let's talk about improving communication. It's like sailing a ship, you need to know how to navigate the waters. If you're feeling unheard, it might be time to step up your communication game. Perhaps your boss is not a mind reader and you need to express your thoughts and concerns more explicitly. Be clear, concise, and constructive. For example, instead of saying, "I can't meet this deadline," try, "I could meet this deadline if I had more resources or time." See the difference? You're not just presenting a problem, but you're also suggesting a solution. The outcome? Well, your boss might just see you in a new light as someone who is solution-oriented and proactive. Next, let's discuss understanding your boss's perspective. Imagine you're the captain of the ship. You're not just steering the boat, you're also responsible for the crew and the entire voyage. Your boss, like the captain, has a lot of responsibilities and pressures. They have to manage their team, meet deadlines, and answer to their superiors. So if your boss seems a bit harsh or demanding, it might be because they're dealing with pressures you're not aware of. If you can empathize with their situation, you might find it easier to deal with them. A good strategy could be to ask your boss about their expectations and challenges. This can open up a conversation that helps you understand each other better. Now, on to setting boundaries. You're not a sailor available for duty 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You have a life outside of work and it's important your boss respects that. Set clear boundaries about your availability and stick to them. If your boss knows you won't respond to emails after 6 in the evening or on weekends, they'll eventually adapt. Remember, it's not about being rebellious, but about maintaining a healthy work-life balance. And trust me, a well-rested and balanced employee is a more productive one. Lastly, don't hesitate to seek support from HR or colleagues. If you've tried everything and the seas are still stormy, it might be time to call in the Coast Guard, metaphorically speaking. Reach out to your human resources department. They're there to help resolve conflicts and ensure a healthy work environment. Or turn to your colleagues. They might offer advice, provide a different perspective, or simply lend an understanding ear. Remember, there's no one-size-fits-all solution here. What works for one person might not work for another, and that's okay. The key is to keep trying different strategies until you find the one that sails your boat smoothly. And here's a bonus tip. Keep a positive attitude. Yes, it's easier said than done, especially when you're in choppy waters, but a positive outlook can make a world of difference. It can help you see challenges as opportunities and conflicts as chances for growth. With these strategies under your belt, you're well on your way to turning the tide. So, brace yourself, hold the helm tight and sail on. And remember, every storm, no matter how fierce, eventually passes. Stay tuned as we navigate further into the power of positivity in the next segment. But it's not all doom and gloom. Let's talk about the power of positivity. The power of positivity is like a secret weapon, waiting to be unlocked and used to combat any situation. It's not just about plastering a smile on your face and pretending everything's okay. No, it's about a genuine shift in perspective, a realignment of thoughts, and a belief that despite the challenges, you have the power to create a positive impact on your own life. You see, maintaining a positive attitude isn't just a feel-good mantra, it's a tool for personal growth. When we keep our thoughts positive, it helps us stay focused, be more productive, and deal with stress more effectively. It allows us to see opportunities where others see obstacles. This is particularly important when dealing with a difficult boss. Your boss may be a pain, but that doesn't mean your self-esteem or career aspirations should suffer. Instead of dwelling on the negative experiences, channel your energy into growing professionally and personally. Remember, you're not defined by your boss's opinion of you, but by your own actions, decisions, and mindset. A positive attitude can also help you manage your emotions better. Instead of reacting impulsively to your boss's harsh words or unreasonable demands, you can respond calmly and assertively. This not only shows your maturity, but also keeps the situation from escalating. And let's not forget the power of positivity in fostering better relationships. By maintaining a positive demeanor, you're more likely to influence others around you, including your boss. Positivity is infectious, and it can help create a more harmonious work environment. So how do you tap into this power of positivity? Start by focusing on your strengths and achievements rather than your failures. Cultivate gratitude for what you have, and practice mindfulness to stay present and avoid negative thinking. Remember, even in the toughest situations, you can always find a silver lining. The power of positivity isn't about ignoring reality. It's about choosing to see the good in every situation and using that perspective to fuel your journey forward. So, what's the final takeaway from all of this? Let's do a quick rewind and connect the dots. The struggle with a difficult boss is as real as it gets. We've all been there, haven't we? It's a classic office tale sprinkled with a dash of frustration, a pinch of misunderstanding, and a generous helping of tension. But remember, the problem isn't just your boss. It's the dynamic between the two of you that's causing all the ruckus. It might be a clash of personalities, a difference in working styles, or simply a miscommunication. Now let's highlight the silver lining. There are ways to deal with this. We've unveiled a few strategies that can help turn the tide in your favor. It's all about resilience, adaptability, and positivity. Resilience is key. It's not about being a superhero and taking all the hits. It's about bouncing back, dusting off the dirt, and getting back in the ring. It's about learning from the experiences, growing through the challenges, and coming out stronger on the other side. Adaptability, on the other hand, is your secret weapon. It's about understanding your boss's perspective, adjusting your approach, and finding a middle ground. Remember, it's not about changing who you are, but about being flexible enough to navigate the situation. And of course, positivity. It might sound like a cliché, but it's a powerful tool. Maintaining a positive attitude can help you keep your cool even when your boss is breathing fire. It can help you rise above the negativity and focus on what really matters: your work, your growth, and your peace of mind. So, there you have it. A difficult boss might seem like a mountain to climb, but remember, even the highest peaks are scaled one step at a time. It's about patience, persistence, and a whole lot of courage. So next time your boss turns into a fire-breathing dragon, remember these strategies and keep your cool. Well, that's all we have for today, folks. But before we wrap up, let's not forget that the best solutions often come from the collective wisdom of many. So if you've had a similar experience with your boss or have used a different strategy to improve your working relationship, we invite you to share it in the comments section below. Your insights could be the key that unlocks someone else's dilemma. We understand that navigating the choppy waters of office politics can be challenging. It's a topic many shy away from discussing openly, but it's crucial to address it head-on. That's why we've dedicated today's episode to this topic, and we hope it has provided you with some valuable insights and strategies. Remember, this channel is a treasure trove of advice on a variety of topics. Whether you're grappling with workplace issues, seeking tips for personal development, or simply looking for a dose of motivation, we've got you covered. Our aim is to provide you with the tools you need to overcome life's challenges and thrive in your personal and professional life. We're constantly working on bringing you more content that is relevant, practical, and engaging. And it's not just about us talking and you listening. We want this to be a two-way communication. Your questions, suggestions, and experiences are what make this channel a vibrant and supportive community. So, if you've enjoyed this video and found it helpful, we'd love for you to become an active part of this community. How, you ask? It's simple. Hit that subscribe button. By subscribing, you'll not only get notified of our latest videos, but also become a part of a community that believes in growth, positivity, and mutual support. So go ahead, hit subscribe, and let's continue this journey of learning and growing together. If you found this video helpful, hit that subscribe button and join us for more insights and strategies. Until next time, keep thriving.